Hey VCers, it's Matt. Just want to check in and do a video, just a couple of things, show some new things that I've gotten, and do a checkup on the contest that I'm running. So this is a book I got last week or so. I'm actually about halfway through it right now. It's Shea Stadium, the Beatles, and it's mainly a bunch of different people and their memories, people that were at the concert, people that had a role in putting the concert together, and the song order of the concert, some other information. So it's a cool picture on the cover I like. There's the back cover. Pictures inside, there aren't very many. They're all black and white, what there are. So kind of a neat book. It's nothing great, but it's fun to read, people's memory of the concert. And so this is by this guy, this David Swinson, I guess, how you say that. I didn't realize, but he also wrote this book, which I got several years ago, which is kind of the same thing about their two concerts in Cleveland in '64 and '66, and the same, just sort of people's memories that went to the concert and helped put it together. So none of the Beatles participated in either of these books, but they're kind of fun to read. So yeah, got those, and I'm in the middle of the Shea Stadium book. I got a few records, still doing the Kinks reviews. Should have done one last week, but I just wasn't up for it. Probably might do one tomorrow, what we're up to, but I thought I'd just show some records that I've gotten lately. Without further ado, got a couple of records today actually. I went by Record Town in Fort Worth to stop in and visit, and of course walked away with a couple of things. 180 gram vinyl reissue. This one I've wanted on vinyl for a long time. It's a crazy album. It's something that you either love or can't stand. From 1969, Captain Beefheart's Trout Mask Replica. Probably not the place to start with him if you're interested. Probably the best one to start with would be his debut album, Safe as Milk, from, what was that, 66 or 67, which is more pop song oriented, I guess. Even though it's a great album, this is really weird and out there, though it does have moments of brilliance. So haven't played this yet. I'll give it a listen maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Said I just got it a few hours ago, and it's a new reissue on Rhino Records. So 180 gram vinyl, like I said there. Good to have that. Here's one I had wanted. It came out, I think this came out about 3 or 4 years ago, and I wanted it and just never got around to picking it up till now. Deepest Soul of Otis Redding, and there's the cover. I like how they make it look like it's an old, worn-out record that you've had for years. It's got the ring wear that's actually printed on the sleeve when you look at it. I don't know if you can show that, but it looks like there's somebody spilled something on it there, and even on the spine. Don't know, it's still in the shrink, so I don't know how that's going to show up, but it looks like the spine is split, even though it's not. It's just printed like that. The album is also, to get the Stax Volt label, and blue vinyl, which is nice, because the title of the album is Lonely in Blue. And it's a great album. I played this one. Got this same time as I got the Captain Beefheart, same store and everything. But beautiful, wonderful album. I played this about an hour or so ago. What I like about this album is it doesn't have all this is a compilation thing that was put together, like I said, about 3 years ago. So it wasn't an original album from back in the '60s, but doesn't have all the usual suspects of Otis Redding songs that you do get. I've Been Loving You Too Long, These Arms of Mine, and I've Got Dreams to Remember. But other than those three, you get I Love You More Than Words Can Say, Gone Again, Free Me, Open the Door, Waste of Time, Send Me Some Loving, Little Old Me, Everybody Makes a Mistake. So you get some Otis songs that are not the singles or the hits, kind of the album cuts and some other cuts, and they are every bit as good as the hits. So it's a really good compilation. of some great songs that you don't usually hear or find on your run-of-the-mill Otis Redding kind of greatest hits or compilation albums. So that's definitely worth tracking down if you can find it. I'm not sure if that's still in print or not. I think the record store may have just still had it around. I think this was a limited edition. This is the blue vinyl. They might have put them out on regular black vinyl afterwards. I don't really know. So another thing I got, surprisingly, this is my only Elvis album, and this probably should wait a couple of months to show this, but it's the Christmas album. It's a reissue, but I never had that, so I do love Christmas albums. Anyone that saw my videos last year of my collection of Christmas music and albums can attest to. But so yeah, and I always liked his Christmas stuff anyway. So you get a Merry Christmas from Elvis. There's a, I don't know if this is how the original album looked. I think it was a gatefold originally. I'm not sure. Advertising some of his other albums. And you get the booklet, which, if I read correctly, only came with the first pressing of the Christmas album, and this came out back in 57 or 58 or 50, in the 50s. And the first pressing had this booklet, and then the subsequent pressings, they didn't put the booklet in it. So with the repress, you get the book again, which you'd have to otherwise go back and find an original first pressing. So just a bunch of pictures of Elvis. And what do you get on here? We all know Here Comes Santa Claus. Gets played on the radio every year. Blue Christmas, Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me, that gets played a lot. White Christmas, Silent Night. So good stuff. I haven't played it yet because it's September, but I will play it pretty soon because I do like my Christmas music. So there's that. I'm glad to have that. And I noticed they've reissued some of these other 50s and 60s Elvis albums, so I'll probably pick up some of those because cheaper than going and tracking down the originals. And the represses have some of the booklets and posters that came out with the original issues. I think some of the others do too that weren't in the subsequent pressings. So showed these a week or two ago that I picked up. There's Led Zeppelin 1 and Led Zeppelin 3. Went to the store, Doc's in Fort Worth, and got those. They did not have Led Zeppelin 2, or they had the new one, but they didn't have the one with the bonus disc version, and I figured I might as well hold out for the bonus disc instead of just the regular repress. So they didn't have that, so I went ahead. I knew that I wanted to, and I ordered Led Zeppelin 4, but that's not out yet. But I figured might as well. I can't really spend the money right now to get this with all of the re-releases, but I figured I might as well get it for one. So I went ahead and got the Super Deluxe box set for Led Zeppelin 2. And back, nothing on there except the little Swan Song sticker. So what do you get in here? And I know a lot of people have shown these already probably, but just real quick, you get the album proper, which we all know and love. You get the bonus tracks album, and I really do like the way they've done that on the kind of the burnt reversed image for the bonus track albums, which they did. There's LZ1, and there's the back, kind of like a burnt negative reversed image type thing. I like the way they've done that. Listen to this, is pretty good. There's actually of the bonus tracks on here, What Is and What Should Never Be. I think I might even prefer that to the studio version, or at the very least I like it as much as the studio version. It's kind of a neat, different sounding version, so it's fun. Uh, you also get this little cardstock poster that is the numbered for your box number set. So I got number 22,082 of 30,000 of these made. And in the inside of this, I took all the stuff out. You get, I put the sticker that was on the front, just stuck it in the box. There's a little download card, that's where the 2 CDs go. Here's the bonus track CD and the regular album CD. I forgot that it is in my car, and so it is not here, and I didn't go out to the car to get it. But it looks like this. The only thing I don't like is that the CD is heavy cardboard, and this is kind of medium cardboard. It's not flimsy like a lot of it, but it's not heavy stock. I like heavy stock album sleeves more than I do the flimsy ones. And what's really cool with the Super Deluxe version, each one of them has a book. This is the one you get. It's a cutout there of a little Led Zeppelin blimp. So, really cool book. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you get a lot of pictures of the band and more pictures than text, really. But you do get some different 45 sleeves from around the world. Trying to find that, and some reviews. Here you go. Here's some. There's different cassettes and 8-track tape releases of the album. Some of the 45s that were released from this album, different places in the world, and there's also some reprints of New Musical Express and some other reviews of the album at the time it came out. So that's really fun to have. Like I said, I got Led Zeppelin 4 or So-So or whatever you call that album. That's supposed to come out sometime in October, so I'll be getting that then. And that's, oh, I want to do my contest thing, but the Paul McCartney albums, I don't know what the deal is, but I got new on vinyl last year, and it got delayed, so the vinyl version actually came out 2-3 months after the CD had already been out. So I ordered the 2 new McCartney albums, or not new, but the archive reissues of Venus and Mars and Wings at the Speed of Sound. Those were supposed to come out in September, and then they got bumped to October, and now they've been bumped to November. But I've heard that with the kind of upswing in interest in vinyl, that the pressing plants are working overtime to meet demand, not just for Paul McCartney, but for all vinyl records, I guess. So I guess I will get those in November. Hopefully they don't get bumped again. So that's about it. But my soul music contest, again, is just to name your favorite soul records or songs or artists, or basically just talk about your soul, funk, R&B part of your collection, because there's not enough soul music discussed in the VC to my liking. So that contest is basically just talk about your soul music collection, and it runs through last day of September. I'll draw the winner on October 1st or 2nd, $25 Amazon gift card. So far, I've had 4 entries, be Adam Lee, Steffi Vaughan, Adam Lee, Steffi Vaughan, Mr. Hall of Fame Brandon, and David Young, and that's all I've got so far. So, and Steffi and Brandon did really went above and beyond. They did 3 videos for kind of covering, I guess, the 50s all the way up to now. So I appreciated that. You don't get your name in a hat 3 times, unfortunately, but that was nice. So if you want to enter for that chance to get the Amazon gift card, still got a little over half a month, but So I hope to see some more entries. Bobby Gass said he's going to do one, and he's kind of doing videos left and right, or busy, so I'm sure he'll get to it. But anybody else, just talk about your soul music, and that's it. So I'll be back tomorrow to do a review on the Kinks, and hope everyone has a good day.